I'm starting a private equity fund that specializes in mid-cap. You do you.
Switch to Xfinity Mobile today.
Recently, we got Spectrum Internet.
Because it has the most reliable internet speeds.
So now we're the reliable house.
Everybody loves it.
Everybody.
Big fantasy draft. Oh, hello? Esports finals! Right here in our laundry room! All my friends can come and work from my home.
All of his friends are
That's
here
amazing.
all of the time.
Can you believe this is in our house?
No, I cannot. It has the nice chit chatted on though.
The jungle. Get the most reliable internet speeds with Spectrum One.
Hailing from the city of magic, Orlando. This is my city, my rules. I don't do well with life. And now, get started London. I'm the underdog. You can never sleep on me. I can't be nobody but myself. It's game time. There's so many ways to meet up people don't know about. If drama comes to me, I stand on them 2 feet.
All eyes are usually stormy.
Come correct or just don't come. There's so much more to being your essence. The game will never be the same.
Wise to living. All day from 3 to 10.
What's going on, Michael? How are you? We have a Phillies Diamondbacks NLCS on in the background. Not necessarily going how I was hoping things were going to go in this series. We'll see what happens once. We'll see what happens in the rest of this game, and then once the Diamondbacks get back home. Things have been too good sports wise in Philly lately. We need some love in Arizona or Texas, I'm thinking. All right, we actually didn't have a ton left over today, so I'm going to drop that information into the chat. Let's see. May the Phillies lose in an embarrassing fashion. Michael, there you go. That's my opinion. Vin obviously disagrees. Vin's here to brag. All right, I'm gonna drop the unpurchased stuff in the chat. The only other spot that we had, there were only 2 small spots that haven't been paid for yet. Somebody canceled the Trey Faltine order. That order was $7.75. So if anybody's interested in Trey Faltine, I could drop that down to $5. So Faltine's available there. We also had 6 leftover first auto onlys. Cook, Malone, Wisely, Rodriguez, Stain, and Mina. Those are available for $6 total. We had a bunch of pros, so I split that into American League and National League. So 11 American League players for $6 and 13 National League pros for $7. And then 2 rookies, Michael Garcia and Miguel Amaya, available for $2 total. As we always mention at the beginning, the eBay sweepstakes is still running. That information is at the top of the screen. The link to get more information on how to join the eBay sweepstakes for anybody who's involved in breaking. And I have to update our next break, which will be 2 breaks tomorrow run by Sweet Spot Breaks. So for anybody who's new to our eBay store, we have a few different breakers running on our store. Sweet Spot Breaks is going to be running through our store for another month until he gets back on eBay himself. So he's going to be running 2 half casers tomorrow, one at 9 o'clock and one at 10:30. The auctions for those end at 6 and 8 o'clock. Let's see, we have Justin H. got in first on the auto onlys. Justin was ahead of you on that one. Harper stuffs his cup. Big Jeff, so it's $2 for Garcia and Amaya. So you get Amaya along with Garcia. So Justin H getting the first for $6. For anybody who needs the PayPal or Venmo information, it's up in the top left corner of the screen under our logo. So PayPal is hoticebreaks@gmail.com. Venmo is at hoticebreaks. And let's see. Big Jeff, let me know who you purchased in the auctions tonight so I could match your rookie spot pickup to your eBay order. Let's see, Michael saying you broke with Sweet Spot, and he's a good dude. Yeah, I actually, for all the time that me and Brian have been breaking together, he's down in Virginia. I've never met Brian. He linked me up with Sweet Spot, and we actually met up at the East Regional Card Show, East Coast National Card Show, before Sweet Spot jumped on board with us. So. Good guy. We met in person, spoken a couple times, and I've watched a couple of his breaks, and I like his style as well. And I've heard some good feedback from you guys too on his style. Let's see, Justin. The inserts were actually taken by Joe Hartsock. He messaged me before the break started tonight on eBay. Hollywood is your eBay. Okay, Montes and 3 others. Got it. All right, so the only thing that we still have left, what's going on, Kevin? How are you? Good to see you. Good to see more. Kevin, you're a Met fan, right? If I remember correctly. Always good to see more Met fans in the room to share in my misery. Okay, so we still have the National League lot for 13 spots for $7. The American League lot, 11 spots for $6. If anybody wants to grab all of those spots, I'll drop it $1 off of each and make it 11 for 24 spots. And then the only other thing we have available is the Trey Faltine spot, which was that order was canceled by the buyer. So that one is available for $5, which is it was sold for a little bit under $8, so I dropped a couple dollars off of that one. All right, but in the meantime, let's not let that hold us up. We're going to get started before 9:10 today. So one of the quickest starts we've got to any break ever. Thank you, everybody, for getting your payments in on time tonight. Let's see, here you on Misery from upstate New York, and you're a Yankees fan. Yep, New York sports. They've fallen upon tough times. That is for sure. Maybe the Knicks will change that this year. Probably not. Maybe the Rangers, although I'm not much of a hockey guy, so that really wouldn't do much for me. Set payment for those. Let's see. I got Justin and Ethan got your payments. James Narth username. I just saw your message. Instead of typing it out, I figure I'll just say it in here. There were a few orders that were paid for. You asked me why the Ruth spot says X next to it. There were a few spots that were paid for like 5 minutes before the break started, and I ran the report that I need to run out of eBay 10 minutes before the break started. So there's a few spots that aren't showing owners in the list on the side of the live stream, but those spots were taken. The only ones that were left over were the ones I dropped into the chat, along with the Trey Faltine spot tonight. Chris, METS, my entire team. Jeff, I got your Venmo, I believe. I think your name might have been Ethan on the Venmo account. All right, if anybody wants the pros lot, that one's still available for combined $11 for 24 spots, if anybody's interested in that. But we are getting underway tonight, and we had a nice one on Sunday. Pulled an Ethan Salas Speckle auto to $2.99 in the last box, along with a bunch of other really good cards. Hidden Gems of Oscar Colas, first one of those I've pulled. Trying to think what the other really big hit was in that one. And then Brian last night was breaking, and he ripped a purple Salas auto. So Salas has been hot in the Hot Ice Breaks stores in the last couple days. Let's see if we're going to continue that tonight. These boxes are actually, I don't know if for you New York people, I don't know if you're familiar with Bleecker Trading. I actually got these boxes from Bleecker Trading. They opened a store this week actually, so free plug Bleecker. We're starting this one off with Joey Votto, Oswald Peraza Iconic insert. We have our first refractor, and it's a Luis Arraez, number 42 of 499, Lazaro Montes, and Junior Caminero. For anyone who's new to our breaks, I always mention we are going to sleeve up all of our firsts live in the break as well as other big hits. But if there's anything that you see that we hit that you want me to sleeve up immediately, feel free to mention in the chat. But all cards will get at least penny sleeved up before we send them out. We're starting this pack with an Emmanuel Valdez rookie. Juan Soto Iconic. We have our Shimmer. It is not a first. William Bergola. Jackson Churio and Marco Luciano. So no firsts in the first two packs. Bergola getting a hit along with Arraez. Let's see. Lots of orange. Yeah, I heard. I didn't hear who the oranges were, Chris, in Brian's break last night. Do you remember who he pulled orange of? We have a Vinny Pasquantino rookie. Christian Yelich. We have our first auto. Oh, I should have known that was coming under the Shimmer row. Well, let's see. It is a Johnny Perrone. Looks like he signed 3 names. Perrone refractor to $4.99. We have a Rainer Arias behind that. So our first auto on the board. Our first is a nice one with Rainer getting on the board. Let's get the Perrone up there, and let's get the Rainer top loaded. We have a Jacob Reimer behind the Rainer behind Rainer. I haven't started my Tidwell collection yet, speaking of Mets in this product, but I'm going to have to start that soon. Alright, I'm going to take the other auto pack and put it down to the bottom so we can keep a little bit of suspense and excitement for the end of this first box. I got a feedback from one person saying they like the pack-by-pack thing better than ripping every pack all at once and going through everything. I think I'm going to stick with that for now, unless anybody else has a strong preference otherwise. We have a Fernando Tatis, C.J. Abrams, purple first of Luis Almeida. Almeida's Superfractor is still unclaimed in the buyback, so this purple doesn't qualify for that, but a nice hit for the Almeida spot, 221 of 250. Drew Gilbert and Jesus Galiz. I checked a majority of the buyback list before this, and there's still a good handful of spots that have not been claimed. I'm honestly surprised how many spots have already been claimed, how many of those supers have already been pulled and are pending. I don't know why they say pending. I guess maybe they're still processing the buyback, but still a lot of them, including a few big names. I know Drew Jones is a $10,000 buyback. Christopher Turin is a $15,000 buyback. So a few big ones still out there. Oswald Peraza, rookie. Wander Franco. Anthony Volpe came to the league insert. Jacob Berry and Gabriel Gonzalez. Jackson Holiday, I think, was still out there too, and I think his buyback is about $7,500. Let's see. No, don't remember the oranges from yesterday. Jeff, no, it's my fault on... It's your full name on Venmo. Okay, I'll check that. We have Fuchsia coming up here. Taj Bradley, rookie. Pete Alonso, iconic. Fuchsia is an Anthony Volpe. Really nice card. That's probably the nicest color Volpe we've hit so far. 214 out of 299. Anderson De Los Santos and Vladimir Restituto. That Volpe might be the hit of the break so far. Every time I see that thing on his sock, I think it's dust, and then I notice it's not. And then I notice it's just the card. Alright, let me check the Venmo right after this. Yep, Jeff, I got it. Thank you. Ethan, I got $4 from Ethan. I'm not sure what that was sent for. Ethan, if you can hear me in the chat, I'm not sure what your $4 was sent over for. Michael Garcia? 9 p.m. break? Yeah, Ethan, if you could hear me, I'm going to refund that because I'm not sure why you sent me $4 or why it was for Michael Garcia, because Jeff claimed that spot. So I'm going to send that refund now. And we're going to keep things moving. Jeff, I think he tried to put a trump card in there by paying more for the spot that was only $2. Iconic J-Rod. We have a Henry Bolt Invicta, Brady House, and Xavier Isaac. We have a Jordan Walker rookie, Mark Vientos rookie, Brian Acuna prospect process, Jacob Melton, and Yoendry Vargas, who regularly was going for $70. Not sure if something happened to Vargas, but he went for $15 tonight. That was probably my surprise of the night when I was going through invoices. We have blue coming up. Joey Ortiz rookie, Bryce Miller rookie. Looks like we have a flag, so World Baseball Classic, Shugo Maki, third Shugo Maki we've pulled in our 22 breaks, or I guess I've probably run about 18 myself. And that one is 38 of 75. Yader Aranyamo and Yasser Mercedes. I believe Brian, Brian, welcome back to our breaks. It's been a while since I remember seeing you in one of our breaks. Grab the World Baseball Classic spot tonight and is getting that blue Maki number to 75. So a nice start for the World Baseball Classic spot. I had a gold Maki that I sold for about $30, so probably at least a $20 card there for the Maki World Baseball Classic spot, which pretty much pays for the spot. Xander Bogaerts, Mike Trout, insert only Heston Kjerstad, Ariel Castro, and Brian Acuna. Let's see, Meb, your 2-pack by pack is better. The system that I use puts the heart for liking things right over the right side of the bottom message, so I can't read the corner of Meb's message yet, so I'm confused by what he means. Matt Mervis, Matt Olson, Nick Gonzalez, Arizona Fall League. There's our first Felon and Celestin, and D'Angelo Sarmiento, who I believe, if I remember correctly, Sarmiento also still unclaimed on the buyback. Oh, Meb's saying the pack by pack is the better way to do it. I get it now that I see the whole message. All right, Adley rookie card on the board for the first time. We have a base auto coming up behind the Bo Bichette. It's Daniel Gallarte auto only, so 2 auto onlys in the first box. Mejia and Jordan Lawler. We have, I know a few of the names on that list came out already. If anybody, I'll mention it again in case anybody joined in the last, while we're ripping the first box. We have 24 total pros who were unclaimed in the auctions tonight. I made those available for $12 originally, then dropped it down to $11. If anybody's interested in taking those spots, I'll do one more drop down and make that $10 for the 24 remaining pros and prospects. And let's get ourselves into the second box. Yeah, maybe it's just that I'm used to the rhythm of going pack by pack, but I like the pack by pack pace as well. I honestly don't think it made much of a time difference to do all of the packs, at least in my style, where I go through and sleeve up as much as I do. So, pack by pack it is. Omar getting a Felon on the board. Omar, I saw your message. Glad we can get an Omar on the board, or I saw your message on eBay. Glad we can get a Celestin on the board for you early. Let's see if we can add something to that. Maybe some color. It's been a while since we pulled any Celestin color after a hot start. We have Celestin and Arias on the board out of the big names in the first box. Let's see what kind of variety Bleecker gave us in first and rookie collations. Meb, you're grabbing the leftover pros. You got it. Meb, $10 for the pros. Much prefer pack by pack because it's how you would do it at home. Yeah, that's a good point actually, Michael. I hadn't thought of it that way. That's how I would open my own packs as well if I wasn't on camera. So actually 2 packs going to the bottom because there was the shimmer pack and then the auto pack in the last one, and we'll see if that stays consistent. Hobby box to hobby box. So we have a Bryce Miller and Matt Mervis. So it looks like a similar rookie collation. Jackson Holiday came to the league. Jet Williams and James Wood. I think that might be different than the back cards we had in the first box. So let's see how that works itself out. Jet Williams, also one of the guys who still has his Superfractor unclaimed. We have a Jordan Walker rookie card. Mark Vientos. So we're getting some repeats in the rookies. Chris Bryant. I still don't remember having seen any Aqua Lavas that were not pros. Meb, I believe Chris Bryant was on that list. So first pack, you're getting a Rockies Aqua Lava. We have a Gennaro Miller and Marcelo Mayer. So get some different firsts at least, even though we're getting the same rookies. And a nice Chris Bryant that I'm pretty sure goes to Meb. Meb, I don't know. Let me know if you have the list. I posted it right before the break started. I'm not sure if you were on at that point, but the list is in the chat. We have Matt Olson and Michael Garcia. Adley Iconic Insert, Roderick and Davison De Los Santos. Meb, Oh. Oh, warning track power for whoever that was. Oh, Longo. I feel these outfielders are consistent, if not better than that. We have a fuchsia coming up. Xander Bogaerts, Jeremy Pena, iconic. CJ Abrams, Meb, back-to-backs. Meb getting a fuchsia. 101 of 299. Samuel Zavala and Nelson Rada. So maybe it's going to be a hot night for Meb. What else? What else do you have in the break tonight, Meb? Let's see. You got an Aqua Lava of Joey Ortiz. All right, so we know there's at least rookies as well then. There's regular Aqua. We have a Riley Green rookie. Gunnar Henderson rookie for the first time. We have a first on the Aqua, and it is Yoendry Vargas. So by far the cheapest that Yoendry's gone for, and he gets a hit. Miguel Bleis and the Martian, Dominguez. Vargas with a very nice card there. That's probably a hit of the break so far. Number 100 of 125. It is a little bit off-center to the top. Does anybody know in cases like that? I know there's some cases where Topps will take a card back if it's short printed and they and it's wouldn't at least come up with a PSA something. I don't remember what the limit is. I think it might be 8. I would expect this Vargas would still PSA 8, being a little off center to the top, but crazy that a numbered card can be misprinted like that. Mike Trout, Joey Votto, Justin Crawford, Prospect Process, Jace Young, and Jason Churio. Let's see. Meb says, I'm good. I got so many pros tonight. You'll just see them when they get here. Watching on Sling tonight, and we're synced up. Nice. First time we're synced up. Logan O'Hoppe, rookie, Pete Alonso, Noelvi Marte, Arizona Fall League, Blaze Jordan, and there's our first Kiner Delgado. I don't remember if I finished saying this before, but Meb, I'm rooting with you for these Diamondbacks, so hopefully me rooting for them doesn't ruin their luck. We have a Pasquantino rookie, Christian Yelich, Luis Angel Acuna, Arizona Fall League, Ludwig, and Jun-Suk Shim firsts. We have a Vapor coming up. Oswald Peraza, rookie. Gunnar Henderson, iconic. The Vapor is Elijah Green. That is numbered 176 of 199. Yossi Galan and Camilo Diaz. Couple nice firsts there in base. Gunnar Henderson, iconic. And Elijah Green on the Vapor. Tough start to Elijah Green's minor league career this year. Let's see, we should have a Shimmer in here. Or maybe that Vapor was in the Shimmer spot? Oh no, there's the Shimmer. Alright, we have a Fernando Tatis, iconic of Vlad Guerrero Jr. Shimmer is James Wood. Yasser Mercedes, and there's 2 Felnin Celestins on the board. Omar. 2 Felnins. Not a bad start in the first 2 boxes for you. It's interesting because I don't think we saw 2 of any other firsts, so strange that we got 2 Felnins and didn't get any other duplicates. At least up to these last couple packs. And let's see autos number 3 and 4 of the night. I see Speckle possibly to 299. CJ Abrams. It is Speckle. Taj Bradley. We have Will Warren. Haven't seen him in a little while. 203 of 299 on the Speckle Auto, D'Angelo Sarmiento and Sebastian Walcott. Walcott's prices started a little bit low, and it seems like people have realized that at least MLB has him as number 3 in a very stacked Texas organization. So, still very young, Walcott, but seemingly some high projected upside already if he's ranked above players like Jack Leiter and Kumar Rocker already. And let's see, auto number 2 of Hobby Box number 2. We have a base auto, so two color, 2 base. Wander Franco starts this one off. Joey Ortiz. The next auto is, looks like maybe another Yankee. And a double Will Warren box. Dernish Valdez and Andy Acevedo. So if somebody bought this box as a standalone, that would be pretty frustrating to get 2 Will Warren autos. Luckily, we have a lot to go tonight. So hopefully that is just part of sharing the, a little oversharing the wealth to the Will Warren spot. Let's see, Jeff says PSA 8, that's, so they'll replace a PSA 8, or it has to be below a PSA 8? Let's see. Chris says, oh, and a Francisco Alvarez lava. So definitely rookies in Aqua Lava. Since Chris has hit a couple. Let's see, Meb says beating Philly is going to be tough. They're looking good, but, I mean, the D-backs were looking good up until they ran into Zach Wheeler last night. Which the Mets gave him up for nothing. Instead, we kept Syndergaard and DeGrom and Matz, and I feel like there was somebody else that we decided to keep over Wheeler as well. I mean, not saying that I regret keeping DeGrom, but when our pitching staff consists of, at the current moment, Jose Butto, what's his name? Tyler McGill, Kodai Senga. Kodai Senga's not bad at all. And I don't even know who else is at the bottom. Oh, Quintana. And Cookie Carrasco, who I don't know if we have Carrasco signed for another year. Yeah, Wheeler would have been nice to have in that rotation. Freddie Freeman, Manny Machado. There's a Francisco Alvarez that came to the league, Lazaro Montes, and Junior Caminero. So, seeing possibly a similar collation in the back half of these packs. I know we've seen a Montes and a Caminero already. We have not seen any Shoeys yet. Getting on the board for Shoey. Rhys Hoskins. We have a Yu Chang for Team Taiwan, or Chinese Taipei, as we have to call them, I guess, politically. 340 of 499, Jackson Churio and Marco Luciano. So another hit for Brian in the World Baseball Classic spot, and our first Shoei on the board. Let's see. Harper, so undervalued, is the best player on the planet. I definitely agree with that statement, Meb. I don't like it, but it seems true. Tristan Casas, iconic. It's weird because you would have thought he was a guy that would have been super hyped. Maybe he just came a little bit too early. You have to imagine if he was drafted now, his hype would be unreal and his hobby value would have sustained a lot better. We have a Gabriel Hughes Invicta, Rainer Arias back on the board, as well as Jacob Reimer. So 2 Ariases on the board and 2 Reimers on the board. Let's see, Big Jeff. I had to grade at least a PS. It has to grade at least a PSA 8. Anything lower, they'll replace to your knowledge. I think that's what I remember as well. So that sounds about right to me. We have a Corey Seager, Oscar Colas, Aaron Judge iconic, Jonathan Mejia, and Jordan Lawler. Yankees were stupid not to push for him. Yeah, wish the Mets would have had money a couple years earlier to push for him ourselves. Miguel Amaya and Patrick Bailey rookies, Yasser Mercedes prospect process, Drew Gilbert and Jesus Galiz on the board for the second time. Vlad Guerrero Jr., Emmanuel Valdez rookie. Luis Ariz getting a second refractor, so that's kind of annoying. 248 of 499, or 428 of 499. Jacob Berry and Gabriel Gonzalez. 2 Luis Ariz refractors to 499. Hopefully a big Marlin fan has that spot tonight. We have another Adley. Second Adley on the board. Bo Bichette, Jordan Lawler, Arizona Fall League, Brady House, and Xavier Isaac. Anybody load up on any taco fractors? Feel like at this pace, we're looking at maybe Trey Turner. Hopefully not, but maybe Trey Turner is the taco fractor winner. James Outman rookie card. Miguel Cabrera, Colt Keith, Arizona Fall League, Anderson De Los Santos, and Vladimir Restituto. We have blue coming up. Should have a shimmer in the next pack. Bone Naylor, rookie. Jose Altuve, iconic. Javier Rivas, blue, numbered 29 of 150. Jacob Milton and Joandre Vargas is on fire tonight. 2 bases and an aqua. Rivas, we seem to be doing better with color firsts in this break than we did the last couple breaks. Let's see what our shimmer is going to be. We're due for some color in shimmer, and there we go. Fuchsia. Jeremy Pena, iconic Fernando Tatis, first fuchsia shimmer of Andy Acevedo. I feel like we might have seen this card a couple times. 195 of 199, Oxiel Plaz and Juan Benjamin getting on the board. Let's see, Cashman has not impressed, certainly. Certainly true of a lot of New York franchises. Can't say I exactly believe in the Jets after that Eagles win either, which is fine with me as a Dolphins fan. All right, let's see our third box autos, which will take us to the halfway point. And we have 1 to 100. So we have an atomic auto coming. We have a Chris Bryant to start. Rafael Devers. In the back, we have an Emmanuel Bonilla and a Daverson Gutierrez. And let's see what the atomic auto is. Mets colors. This is going to be another Daverson. Back-to-back Daversons. It is. I think it's the first time I've seen a Daverson Gutierrez auto. That is number 93 of 100 for the Gutierrez spot. Nice looking card there. Let's open up some more top loaders. Get that Gutierrez sleeved up, and we'll get that one front and center. The Mets, one of many Mets catching prospects. I believe I saw in the international signings this year, the Mets signed another a pretty expensive catching prospect. So I'm not sure what the play is here, but the Mets system, from Alvarez down to the guy they traded for from the Marlins this year, I think Hernandez, to Daverson Gutierrez, to Parada, to this kid that they've now signed. Our Mets organization is absolutely loaded with catching prospects. Christopher Morel, rookie. Ronald Acuna. We have a base auto of a Rocky. Andy Perez. Ariel Castro and Brian Acuna finish off box number 3. So we're still looking for some Ethan Salas tonight. We're still looking for some Brandon Maella tonight. Couple Celestins out. Couple Roderick Arias is out. We have some base runners finally for the Blue Jays. The Diamondbacks. Let's see, time for a Fam Dinger. Is his exit velocity still crazy like it was when he was on the Mets since he's got to Arizona? He was hitting some rockets that, of course, because he was a Met, were never falling in. Alright, let's take our top 2 packs, bring them down to the bottom, keep the autos at the end of this box, and keep things moving. Fam staying alive. You should know Nola, at least a little, from his half a season at the Mets. We have a Bryce Harper starting this box off. Nolan Gorman, rookie. It came to the league Michael Harris, Drew Jones, and Justin Crawford. Oh, Fam not doing it. We have a Speckle Refractor coming up. Should be a non-auto. Josh Young. Joey Weimer. Ooh, nice one. That was what we saw. We actually pulled a Speckle Auto of Guanipa last break. That was the other big hit we had in that one. And now we have a Speckle Guanipa. Number 92 of 299. Spencer Jones and Jackson Merrill. So we're seeing some different correlations in this one. And we're seeing a nice start with a Speckle Guanipa. So some big names getting some big hits. Yoandre Vargas and Luis Guanipa. I'd say the tier B prospects in this product. Probably the top of the tier B products in this product. Bryce Terang, Tanner Bybee. Rookies, we have a Rafael Devers Iconic, Christian Vaquero, and Josue De Paula. Let's see. It's also time for a challenge system on balls and strikes. Yeah. Matt McLean, rookie. Bobby Miller. Mike Trout, Iconic. Elijah Green, and Roman Anthony. I did see a stat that an ump in the World Series last year called a perfect game. Got every ball or strike right. So, there's some good ones out there still. Ooh, looks like we have an Atomic Arizona Fall League card. So, Joe, if you're in the room already, I know you said you were going to miss the beginning of the break. We might have something nice coming for you here. Brian Rocchio, rookie. Spencer Steer, and we do. Nick Gonzalez, Atomic, numbered 79 of 150. Kevin Parada and Samuel Munoz behind that. So, an Atomic Arizona Fall League. First time I've seen one of those. And that one going to Joe Hartsock, who messaged me before the break to claim the insert-only spot. We have our first Kodai Senga. rookie, Carlos Correa. Spencer Jones, prospect process, Luis Torres, and Jackson Holiday. Both of these guys have not hit their super yet, and it is still in the buyback program. So the Arizona Fall League coming up. Juan Soto, O'Neill Cruz, Nick York, Arizona Fall League, Alex Ramirez, and Miguel Tamares. Another unclaimed super, Miguel Tamares. Let's see, for anybody who is not, I just thought of this because I mentioned Joe messaging me on eBay. If anybody is not part of our Facebook group yet, I just dropped the information to our Facebook group into the chat. We run some breaks through the Facebook group, and as well as just trying to create a Bowman community around our breaks and around Bowman in general. So if anybody's interested in joining that, link is in the chat. We have a Drew Waters rookie card starting off this pack, Javier Baez, Dominguez, Arizona Fall League, Arnaldo Lantigua, and Hendry Chavilli, both getting on the board for the first time each. Lantigua and Chavilli. Should have a shimmer or a refractor here if the collation holds true. Tovar, rookie. Beatty, iconic. Garrett Mitchell, refractor rookie, numbered 234 of 499. Javier Rivas and Christopher Torin. I think Torin might be the highest value superfractor that has not been at least having a claim pending on it. 15,000 for the Torin. We have a Jazz Chisholm. We have a shimmer coming up. Alex Bregman. And Yossi Galan getting the shimmer. Nice card there. Welben Francesa and Braylor Guerrero both getting on the board for the first time. And we'll see autos number 7 and number 8 of the break. It's actually top load the Francesa. I have to look more into Welben. I don't know a ton about him, but I know there's some hype around him for sure. Alright, let's see. So far, all of the autos have been in this side. All the color autos have been in that side. So let's see if that trend continues. We have a base. Vaughn Grissom. Corbin Carroll on the board for the first time. The base auto is Everett Cooper, the third. I think it's the first time, or maybe the second time, since we pulled his orange auto that we've seen Everett Cooper. Luis Guanipa, and that means Brandon Mayea behind him, getting on the board for the first time. So Mayea on the board now with a base chrome. Guanipa back on the board for a second time, adding to his speckle, which I believe also came from this box. And we have a Everett Cooper base auto and a Corbin Carroll base chrome. Let's see, there was supposedly a first super pulled of Juan Benjamin. That would be a mess. Although, if that is the case, it would be time to load up on wax again, because wax prices went nuts for a little while after that first buyback program was announced. Looks like we have 2 base autos in this one. Giancarlo Stanton, J-Rod, Luke Gold. Might be the first time we've pulled a Luke Gold. We have an Alfredo Duno and a Cam Collier behind that. So Duno on the board for the first time. And our autos, I think Daverson Gutierrez might be the only not auto only we've hit so far. So Luke Gold base adding to our autos for tonight, and we'll move on to box number 4. Let's see, there's pics of 3 on Instagram. That is very interesting. Oh man, Schwarber is insane when he catches fire like this. Schwarber can literally carry a team to the World Series. He's done it before. He's trying to do it again right now. And he hit under 200, so I don't know if you would call that sabermetrics, but wouldn't have seen a under 200 hitter on a postseason roster in very many years past. Not a bad leadoff hitter there, Vin. Get hot at the right time. All right, we have hobby box number 5 opening up here. Both mini boxes empty. So far, every box has had the autos in the second row, so we'll continue putting them at the bottom, and he hits lead off. We actually had 5 of these boxes come from Bleecker, and one of them came from the New York City MLB store, because Bleecker only had 5 posted online. So there is a possibility that one of these will have an auto in a different row. Nolan Gorman starting this one off with Bryce Terang. We have Luis Almeida adding to his purple with a refractor numbered 45 of 499. James Wood and Roderick Arias. War isn't Schwarber's friend, but he hits him when you need him. Seemingly, he does. Him and Harper on the same team as Sick. What does Schwarber first base auto PSA 10s go for? Or BGS 9510s? We have a Bobby Miller and a Kodai Senga rookie. Elijah Green prospect process. Marcelo Mayer and Samuel Zavala. Carlos Correa. Drew Waters rookie. Nick Gonzalez, Arizona Fall League. Nelson Rada and Jace Young. Gonna move over some of these top-loaded cards because my arm is running out of space. And we have space over here with only one more box to rip after this. Tanner Bybee on the board for the second time. We have Brian Rocchio. I think that might be the first time for Rocchio. Jefferson Cuero, Arizona Fall League. De Los Santos and Miguel Bleis. Javi Baez. Mike Trout. Let's see. Blue. What's going to be our blue refractor? It is Camilo Diaz. Nice card there. That is 141 of 150. Jason Churio and Ludwig Espinoza getting base chrome. Nice card for the Camilo spot. Let's see, I have the Baseball America with Schwarber on the cover as a Hoosier prospect. Very cool. Let's see, we have a shimmer here. So that means maybe this was the MLB store box, and our autos are going to be in the next row. Spencer Steer rookie. Rafael Devers iconic. Shimmer is Carter Young. Jason Dominguez and Blaze Jordan. I don't think we've hit a Carter Young, so good to get Carter on the board with some color to start off the night for him, at least as far as I remember. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3 packs left here, so let's put that pack down to the bottom, and let's see if I'm right about the auto location. So let's see what the MLB store gave us, if this is the one that appears to be from a different case. We have a J-Rod, Josh Young, Jose Altuve. So this one does not go to the World Baseball Classic spot because... Oh, no, it does. Altuve does not have a base card in this set. He just has the iconic insert. So this one does go to the World Baseball Classic spot. That's 111 of 499. We have our third Felton Celestin and D'Angelo Sarmiento. So 3 base Celestins on the board. Josh Young, D'Angelo, and Altuve Refractor World Baseball Classic. Corbin Carroll rookie on the board for the second time. Bryce Harper. It came to the league, Jackson Churio, Camilo Diaz, and Dernish Valdez. So nice Camilo box here. I think that's the third Camilo on the board tonight. Omar on the board 3 times at that Felton spot. Oof. Let's see, we have a Joey Weimer, Matt McLean in the opposite order that they usually come in. Iconic Adley, Sebastian Walcott, and Gennaro Miller. So 2 Walcotts, 2 McLeans, 2 Millers. And it's the first time we've seen the Adley iconic insert, but we've also seen Adley 2 times in base. So lots of players adding on to their hits for tonight. Brett Beatty, I think this means we have a Invicta behind that, and we have Dylan Beavers, Andy Acevedo, and Jet Williams. After this box, I'm going to shift over some of our piles because they're getting big. Beavers on the board, and let's see our 9th and 10th auto of the break. Starting off with a speckle from the MLB store. Juan Soto, O'Neal Cruz. The speckle is Mets or Astros. Mets. Diego Mascara, number 31 of 299. Kiner Delgado and Aiden Sanchez. So the Met auto only. Diego Mascara getting a speckle auto to 299. Met shortstop prospect Mascara. And let's see the second auto. We have Tovar on top. We have a base auto coming up. Vaughn Grissom. The auto is Everett Cooper. So a double Everett Cooper auto break and a double Will Warren auto break. Junseok Shim and Yossi Galan. So 2 auto-only guys getting multiple autos in this break. I think it was speckle and base for Will Warren and 2 bases for Everett Cooper. Alright, I'm going to shift some of these piles on the table over, and then we'll finish up with the final box of the break. Phillies fans booing Merrill Kelly. I guess why not boo Merrill Kelly as a Philly fan, but he didn't do much to hurt you tonight. Unless he was talking trash before the game. Alright, final box of the night. Let's see. Chris says 2014 Kyle Schwarber Bowman first is selling right now on eBay for $69.99. Is that base auto non-graded? If that's the case, that's actually not that bad. If If that's raw. If that's a PSA 10, then that is lower than one might think.
With great offers at DraftKings Sportsbook, you can get that pinch-winning feeling this postseason.
Let's see these final two boxes of break number 22. After this one, like I mentioned, we have 2 breaks run by Sweet Spot tomorrow night. Both half casers. Auctions ending at 6 and 8. And breaks starting at 9 and 10:30. After that we have Brian Issue breaks running Friday and Saturday. Also half casers. I'll be back on Sunday running another half caser. I need to get my hands on some mega boxes to add to these breaks. So I'm assuming this is going to be a bleaker box. So we should have the autos in the second row if that stays consistent. We have a Spencer Steer starting this one off. O'Neal Cruz, said those names quite a few times tonight. Corbin Carroll that came to the league. Yoendry Vargas, Ariel Castro, said those names quite a few times tonight. 4 Vargases on the board for $15. That might be the best spot tonight in terms of value. We have Aqua Lava. Let's see if we can get a first. Carlos Correa, Drew Waters, Luis Arise. That actually might be the best value spot of the night. Luis Arise, 3 refractors, 14 of 199 there. Juan Benjamin and Davison Gutierrez. So right now we have Salas likely drawing dead to a refractor because we've seen this collation come out already, and we have not seen a Salas base yet. Don't love when that happens. That one is raw. We have a Bobby Witt iconic. Sal Stewart Invicta, adding to that very random Invicta list that they created for this product. Lazaro Montes and Brian Acuna. Lots of repeats here. Javi Baez, Ezequiel Tovar for the 3rd time. Riley Green, iconic, and Manuel Bonilla and Jackson Chourio. D-backs. Luis Arias is keeping you going tonight. We have green coming up. Jeremy Pena, Chris Bryant. Green is a Brett Beatty. Nice looking card there. Number 12 of 99 for Beatty. Junior Caminero and our 3rd Rainer Arias. The rich get richer there with Arias getting his 3rd hit. Beatty on the board a couple times already, at least in inserts, but adding a nice green there. I can't have a Yankee rookie up there and not put a Met rookie next to it, so we're gonna put the Beatty up there next to the Volpe. I just feel really thick. What's going on here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Jose Ramirez, Vaughn Grissom, Corbin Carroll, Bryce Harper, Christian Vaquero Prospect Process, Marco Luciano, and Jonathan Mejia. And those 7 cards, Corbin Carroll and not a ton else. So 3 Corbin Carrolls on the board tonight. Rafael Devers, Shohei Ohtani on the board for the second time. Jefferson Cuero, Arizona Fall League. Jacob Reimer and Jacob Berry. Same 80 guys over and over. Yeah, I don't love when that happens. Nolan Gorman and Bryce Terang again. Nick Gonzalez, Arizona Fall League. Jordan Lawler and Drew Gilbert. Well, it was a good night to take pity on our eyes. And all he does is hit. Tanner Bybee. Manny Machado, iconic. We have a Jock Peterson for Team Israel. That one will also go to Brian, numbered 294 of 499. Brian Rodham's getting that. Jesus Galiz, Anderson De Los Santos. Again and again. Doesn't matter where Arise is. All he does is hit. Oh boy. Uh-oh. That could be a fit. That could be a closer for this game. 5-0 Philly. Should have a shimmer coming up here. Matt McLain. I want to say this is the 4th time we've seen Matt McLain. Maybe it's just the 3rd. We have a purple shimmer behind the Ronald Acuna, and it's Termarr Johnson. That is 151 of 250. Samuel Munoz and Alex Ramirez. And we need to open some more top loaders for this Termarr Johnson in the final 2 autos. Let's go Rangers. All right, we have 2 packs left, 2 autos left. Let's see what we finish off with. Oh, boy. Bobby Miller, Kodai Senga. We have a base auto of Geraldo Quintero, Miguel Tamares, and Axiel Plaz. So base auto of Quintero, and let's see what we're going to finish this break off with. I am going to recap all of the hits from this break as soon as we finish this next pack and get everything sleeved. The last box is going to be 2 base autos. Brian Rocchio, rookie. Juan Soto. From the back, we have Jacob Melton. We have Vladimir Restituto. And the last auto is Henry Cheville. So, 10 auto onlys and 2 regular set autos. Wait a second. What? I just opened this box of top loaders, and this top loader appears to have a mosquito inside of it. See something new every day. There is a mosquito inside of the top loader that is dead in a brand newly opened box of top loaders. Never know what you're gonna see. All right, let's recap the break tonight. Thanks again, everybody who joined tonight. Not one of the best ones in terms of high-end players hitting. We did get some cool color for Guanipa and Vargas. A nice auto numbered to 100 for Gutierrez. Some color for some good rookies. But let's recap all the hits from tonight, starting with the Henry Cheville base auto, Quintero base auto, Termarr Johnson purple shimmer, Jock Peterson World Baseball Classic refractor, Corbin Carroll, Rainer Arias base, Luis Ariz Aqualava, Everett Cooper base auto, Diego Mascara shimmer auto, Sebastian Walcott, Corbin Carroll base, Altuve World Baseball Classic refractor, Celestin base, Carter Young shimmer, Camilo Diaz blue refractor, Luis Almeida refractor, Luke Gold base auto, Corbin Carroll base, Everett Cooper base auto, Brendan Maia and Wilbin Francisca base, Yossi Galan shimmer, Garrett Mitchell rookie refractor, Nick Gonzalez atomic Arizona Fall League, Johnny Perone refractor auto, Andy Perez base, Andy Acevedo fuchsia shimmer, Javier Rivas blue refractor, Adley Rayner base, Yu Chang World Baseball Classic refractor, Will Warren base auto and speckle auto, Sebastian Walcott base, James Wood shimmer, Felton Celestin base, Elijah Green pink and fuchsia vapor, I think that is, Gunnar Henderson base, CJ Abrams fuchsia, Chris Bryant Aqualava, Daniel Gallarte base auto, Adley and Felton base, Shugo Maki World Baseball Classic blue, Rainer Arias refractor, and going across the back, let's go with the purple Almeida first. Let's go with the green Beatty rookie next, Anthony Volpe fuchsia rookie, Luis Guanipa shimmer, speckle refractor, Euandry Vargas aqua refractor to 125, and Daverson Gutierrez with the atomic auto number 93 of 100, our low numbered auto of the break. Let's see, Joe, hope we got some nice hits for you tonight. Meb, thank you. Hope D-backs can at least get it back to Philly. I agree, and wonder if that would be Sunday. Hopefully the series is still going on next time I'm breaking. Thanks again, everybody, for joining tonight, and we'll see you on Sweet Spot tomorrow night. Have a good night, everyone.